Wu Wei, the Taoist secret that turns struggle into flow. What if you could achieve more by doing less? This video takes you inside an ancient Taoist teaching that shows how aligning with the natural current of life transforms your hardest struggles into effortless movement. In just a few minutes, you'll discover the practical power of Wu Wei and see why letting go may be the key to finding true peace and productivity.
Master, what is the secret to peace?
Do you see, my student?
Have you noticed how these ripples flow? Nothing forces them, yet they reach the farthest edges.
That is Wu Wei, often translated as non-action, but better understood as effortless action.
It is the art of acting without tension, of moving with the natural current instead of swimming against it.
Learning to let go. This doesn't mean giving up our responsibilities. It means aligning our intentions with the natural flow of things. The more you force it, the more restless you become. When you surrender and let the body relax, sleep arrives on its own.
Does Wu Wei mean total surrender?
It is not about resignation.
If there is injustice, Wu Wei does not tell you to stay silent. It tells you to be like water, persistent yet gentle. If nothing within you stays rigid, outward things will disclose themselves. Water can flow, or it can crash.
You can still plan, still work, still speak up for justice. Wu Wei simply asks you to drop the unnecessary struggle.
The student asked, how can I practice Wu Wei? The master offered 3 practical tools reminiscent of modern suggestions. 1, ask yourself, what would this look like if it were easy? By imagining the most straightforward approach, you reduce unnecessary tension. When faced with a complex task, start with minimal effort and increase gradually. If it starts to feel strained, ease back. 2, visualize an effort scale. Begin in raw level 1, where you hardly exert yourself. Only when the task feels effortless do you move up. If you struggle, return to a lower level. Be a scientist. Treat your actions as experiments rather than battles to be won. 3, a scientific mindset frees you from clinging to outcomes. You adjust based on feedback rather than forcing a preconceived result.
Speak only when your words rise from ease, not from tension.
The master recounted a story from his youth. He had been a farmer who fought against drought by carrying water buckets day and night, exhausting himself. One day he watched a river carve a valley with ease. The water never strained, but with patience it shaped mountains. To bring Wu Wei into the 21st century, envision a young entrepreneur obsessed with productivity. She wakes at 5 a.m., filling her schedule with tasks. She treats every conversation as a negotiation, every workout as a competition. Burnt out, she stumbles upon a Taoist podcast. Intrigued by a phrase, non-action does not mean no action, she delves deeper. She reads that trying to force her anxiety away only increases it, and that there's a gentle approach in Daoism that is more like a feeling than a hack. She begins small. When drafting a proposal, she asks herself, what would this look like if it were easy? Instead of perfecting every detail, she opts for clarity. She visualizes the effort scales and stops when she feels tense. She experiments with her approach, viewing each project as an experiment rather than a test. Over time, meetings become conversations instead of debates. She notices that trusting her instincts, waiting for the right moment to speak, yields better results than forcing every point. Her evenings are no longer a battleground between should and must, but an exploration of where her energy naturally flows. Why Wu Wei matters today. In a culture that glorifies hustle, Wu Wei is countercultural and deeply healing. It reminds us that stepping back does not mean apathy. It means allowing space for things to unfold. Modern life often equates worth with constant productivity, yet research shows that over-control increases stress and reduces creativity. Wu Wei teaches us to trust in timing, to notice when we are acting from ego or fear, and to respond from a place of stillness. Rather than rigidly enforcing plans, we adapt like water to the shape of the moment. We become less reactive and more responsive. preserving our energy for what truly matters.
You can still plan, still work, still speak up for justice. Wu Wei simply asks you to drop the unnecessary struggle.
If this video touched your heart, subscribe. It's inspired by the timeless wisdom in the 7-book Rumi collection by Dr. Farid Mostaman. Whether you seek healing, love, clarity, or growth, these teachings will guide you inward to the truth of who you are.